So Smack said in a recent 15 minutes of fame interview that he doesn't want to pay you motherfuckers anymore. Let's talk about it. So post Smack Volume 11, the 15 Minutes of Fame is doing an interview with Smack, and I don't know where because I only saw the full clip of Smack talking, so I don't know where the question came about or when the topic got brought up. But Smack spoke on the fact that he is mad that battle rappers charge him more to rap on his platform as opposed to battling on other leagues. He also said that he should be charging less. And, what we do on other leagues are no different to what we do on URL. So why charge him more? Oh man, this is gonna be a frustrating video to make, man, because on one end I'm really pushing for URL, man. They've had a absolutely rough year and a half, so I'm pushing for being positive with URL. I really want them to have good events. I want them to flourish. I think URL has been the heartbeat to battle rap for a very long time, and I think it's very important, even with them being kind of reclusive, like exclusive on the app and not really catering to all of battle rap anymore. I still want them to thrive, and I still think that they are super important to the game, right? But on the other end, you get sound bites and clips from Smack and other things that just seem like in a moment where, and at a time where URL needs positive PR and they need people to be on their side, it just seems like they're constantly pushing people away. I don't understand it. I really don't understand it. It just seems like they're constantly leaving a bad taste in battle rap's gullet, and it's just weird. But I want to break this down from an artist perspective. I want to speak on this because this is like Smack, I fuck with you, man, but this is probably the most out of touch thing I've ever heard in battle rap. One, there is no such thing as a flat fee in battle rap. You know what I'm saying? I don't have a price, and that is just the price, and it goes everywhere, and I just go from league to league, venue to venue. It depends on the job. We are self-contractors, right? We are self-contractors. I am not signed. We're not, we don't work for leagues. So every single job is extremely different. It depends on the venue. It depends on the size. It depends on the magnitude of the card. It depends on way more things. And one thing that it depends on more than anything is the budget. I'm a self-contractor. So when I'm doing a job, I need to negotiate. That's what negotiations are for. You negotiate the price. How much do I think this job is worth? What number do you think is good on your side? What number do I think is good on my side? And let's meet in the middle somewhere. If I have a pressure washing business, I'm not going to charge somebody to pressure wash their driveway the same amount of money that I'm going to charge the Miami Dolphins to pressure wash their parking lot. It's negotiations. There is a gigantic difference between rapping on one platform and rapping on the other, right? When you battle on a small league, you're aware that there is a budget. There is a budget that is way less than what you do when you battle on a major league, because the major league makes the money. I don't get what's confusing about this to Smack, and I think Smack knows what he's doing, and I think he's just trying to say it out loud, so hopefully there's a lot of people that are under him that listen and don't question what Smack is saying. I think he wants a lot of the lower guys and all those new the good 18 people that whatever the fuck, those freshman guys that they have, I think they want those guys to hear Smack say that and go, yeah, man, that's right. I don't need to get paid a lot, man. This is URL. This is family. This is what I got to do. I think he wants to hear, I think he wants to say it out loud. He just wants to put it into the air, and hopefully some gullible artists that are getting booked right now listen, because there's no way that Smack was serious. There's no way, man. There's no way that Smack was serious about what he said. Another thing that I wanted to kind of break down and talk about was a quote that he said verbatim: "I should be charging you less because the eyeballs are over here." Smack, that makes no sense. Like, dude, you can't say the eyes are over here and then follow it up with, what are you basing your price on? I'm basing my price on the eyes that are over there. That's what I'm basing it on. And also, Smack, these guys that you're trying to pay less are the reason why you're a multi-millionaire. Besides all your hard work, besides the team at URL and the guys that make the flyers and the people that rent the venue out and the sound guys and the mic guys, okay, all of that is great, right? But the only reason why your platform thrives are the artists themselves. That's what we're basing the price off of, Smack. They're basing the price off of looking at you with a Rolex and a Maserati and a $1 million fucking apartment complex in New York City where you could slap the Statue of Liberty on the fucking ass. That's what they're basing it off of. Let's get real. It is it's a brain dead concept. Like you don't charge a smaller job bigger money. You charge the big jobs big money. That's it. You're the NBA, right? Pay them like the NBA. Pay them like the NBA. What are you basing your price of? If I swear to God, this is a message to any artist that battles on URL. If they ask you, what are you basing your price off of? Tell them that my performance makes you look good. That's what we base our price on. We rap, you survive. We do good, you look good. That's what we base the price off of. We also base it on you rapping in a venue with 3,000 people in Houston, Texas, with a shirtless basketball player standing in the middle of the fucking crowd. That's what we base it off of. We base it off of all the VIP tickets and the 5,000 people in attendance and the 100,000 people watching on pay-per-view and the shirtless NBA player that's standing in the middle of the stage and doesn't even know what a bar is. I don't get the push. I don't get the push. Unless you guys are just like about to sell the company and you guys are millionaires already. So I'd imagine you don't really care, right? You needed the talent. You needed us. You needed battle rappers to help build the new era, and you needed all the top tier guys. You needed every great performance you've ever seen. All the rounds, all the bars, all the moments. That's what we're basing it off of. To sit there and shit on the battlers and say that we need to charge you less? Because the eyes are, it doesn't make sense, man. It doesn't make sense. It's just wild. It's wild. It's out of touch, and it's not true. It's not true. It's not real. Like I said, I think the motive behind that is he wants to say that out loud. So, the Hansels and the Gretels you're wrong, Smack. You're very wrong, man. You're very wrong. And like I said, man, at a time where it's like, you want them to do good and you want it to be positive, and you would think this is like the last thing that Smack sits there and does. And I get he was probably frustrated because the night had just ended. It was a terrible card. People were choking, doing absolutely garbage. People were vomiting all over the floors. Fucking NFL players fucking spitting bars and shit. It's fucking crazy, man. I'm sure he was infuriated. But then it's like, I don't know, man. Shit, dude. What do you do, man? What do you do? And it's like, how much less can you charge these guys, bro? What do you want? What do you want an artist to charge you for? Like, how much do you want an artist to charge? Like $75, bro? Like, it's all messed up, man. It's all messed up, and it's an awful start to the year, man, for URL, bro. And I hate that. But then at the same time, like, shit like this pisses me off, man. Pisses me all the way off. Comment below. Let me know what you guys think about this. I feel like this is obvious. It's a ridiculous statement. It's a ridiculous statement to say. There are so many contradictions in that little 45-second clip. You could hear them for yourself. You can't say that all the eyes are here and then, we should charge you less. Like I said, if I'm a self-contractor, we judge your price depending on the job. There is no flat fee. I am not your artist. I'm going to the job site, I'm looking around, and I'm basing my price based off the work that needs to be done. And if the work that needs to be done is I need to rap in Houston, Texas in front of 3,000 people with 30,000 pay-per-view buys and a shirtless basketball player on the stage and all these celebrities and all this shit, my price is gonna be fucking huge. And if I walk into a small league and it's a small venue and it only hold 60 people and the card doesn't have any stars on it, and there's not that much money being put into it, and the pay-per-view is going to be choppy and it's 720p, I'm going to work with that league. You don't tell, self-contractors, you don't tell them what their price is. You're asking for work. You are asking me to work for you. And the reason why you're asking me to work for you is because you need me. Artists, remember that. When a league calls you, it is because they need you. They are calling you the contractor. You, as the contractor, needs to walk onto the site, needs to look at what the work is being done. What do I have to do for this? What do I have to do for that? How big is this? How big is that? And then you base your price. The league owners don't tell you what your price is. You tell them what your price is. At all times, don't forget that. Peace out.